Hello, this is Edward Lambert with another video about the six-element model for acupuncture. This video is going to present a point combination for the Yangming Stage. Now, I did another video on the Yangming Stage and a cold-induced disorder, and I just want to do a video now about a point combination that is used for the Yangming Stage. Okay, this is a point combination for febrile disease without sweating, fever disease without sweating, the Yangming Stage. There's a point combination used for the Yangming Stage with fever and without sweating. I will analyze the point combination using the spherical meridian flow. Here's the point combination. Shangyang, large intestine 1, Hergu, large intestine 4, Yangxi, large intestine 5, Jiaqi, gallbladder 43, Ledui, stomach 45, Laogong, pericardium 8, and Wangu, small intestine 4. This point combination comes from the Great Compendium. It is a powerful point combination for releasing high fevers with no sweating during a Yangming syndrome. In my video on the Yangming Stage, the Yangming channel closes down, thus concentrating qi in a heating cycle. The points used will unlock the Yangming channel to release this heat. So stomach 45 is used for heat conditions related to the stomach meridian. This point opens the stomach Yangming channel to release heat. But now what about the large intestine meridian? Because the large intestine meridian is blocked, that's why there is no sweating. So once the large intestine is released, unblocked, the sweating should occur. The spherical meridian flow shows that the Yangming division has two polar opposite meridians that close down in order to concentrate qi in the heating cycle. Okay, so here we see the heating cycle of these red arrows going around in a circle from heart to liver to small intestine to spleen. This is the heating cycle. And these two polar opposites, large intestine and stomach of the Yangming channel, close down. And when these two meridians close down, or when the Yangming channel, which is stomach and large intestine together, closes down, this concentrates qi here in this heating cycle. And the qi begins to circulate between heart, liver, small intestine, and spleen. And this produces heat in the body. And the heat from the heart is using liver and spleen yin substances to produce the heat. So once the qi begins to concentrate in here and circulate in here, the heat builds and the heat builds. So now we saw that the stomach 45 is the point used to release the heat through the stomach. But now we really want to concentrate on the large intestine because this is a Yangming syndrome without sweating. So we want to really open up this large intestine meridian. So what points would be used to open the large intestine and release the heat? In the point combination, there are 3 points from large intestine that open up large intestine to release the heat from the heating cycle. Large intestine 1, large intestine 4, and large intestine 5. But now let's look a little bit closer at this point combination to see how it's constructed. So we're going to look at the meridians chosen on the spherical flow. So on the spherical flow, we see the following meridians are in Sheng sequence. That's the one supports the other sequence. So first we have small intestine, supports the large intestine, and then the large intestine supports the pericardium, and the pericardium will support the gallbladder. So you'll see this flow of qi that can go along this pathway. So the points selected in this point combination travel along this pathway between the meridians. But now the objective is to open up the large intestine. So how do you organize the needling to open up the large intestine? Now that you've got this pathway selected of how you want to release the heat through the large intestine and let it go towards the pericardium and gallbladder, how do you needle in order to open up the large intestine? Let's move on. So a common order of needling meridians. From my experience with the spherical flow, from studying point combinations and applying point combinations, when an objective meridian is to be unlocked, in this case large intestine, it is common to see points used from complementary meridians, the preceding meridian by that Sheng cycle, that one meridian supports another pathway, and a point from a following meridian, and a point from the objective meridian itself. So in this point combination, the goal is to unlock large intestine. So by using gallbladder 43, this is a complementary meridian by element. And by using small intestine 4, this is a preceding meridian. And pericardium 8, this is using the following meridian. So there is an apparent intention to unblock large intestine to release the exterior. So here we see that the objective meridian is large intestine. And the following meridian will be pericardium. And the preceding meridian will be small intestine. And opposite meridian by division or element would be stomach, gallbladder, or sanjiao. Now, a preceding meridian could also be spleen. Spleen also precedes the large intestine, and another following meridian could also be kidney. Kidney also follows the large intestine on that generational Sheng cycle. Now, when large intestine is closed down strongly, sweating is stopped. However, the strong use of points to unlock the large intestine produces sweating to cool down the body. Now I'm going to get into the order of needling. Now that we kind of got the meridian pathways set up, how do you needle this? So a common order for needling to open a meridian is, first, you needle the opposite meridian by division and or complement. This stabilizes the objective meridian by division or by element. In this case, you can use stomach by division or gallbladder or sanjiao by complement, by element complement. So you have more than one option can be used. Now second, you needle the meridian following the objective meridian by Sheng cycle. The following meridian calls and waits for the qi on the other side of the objective meridian that is blocked or closed. In this case, you can pericardium or kidney. This particular point combination uses pericardium. The third meridian to be needled is the meridian preceding the objective meridian by Sheng cycle. The blocked qi is contacted by needling the preceding meridian, in this case small intestine or spleen. And then the fourth meridian to be needled is the objective meridian. This will actually release the meridian, unblock it. So the objective meridian is then needled to make the connection between the blocked qi and the meridian waiting to receive the qi. So in this case, the objective meridian is large intestine. So once you needle that large intestine, the small intestine and the pericardium are connected. The pericardium is waiting for the qi from the small intestine, and so once that large intestine is opened, the qi flows through the large intestine to the pericardium, and the heat is released, the exterior is released, and there will be sweating, the fever will drop, and there will be sweating. So according to the spherical flow, the order of needling would then be stomach 45, gallbladder 43. These are the opposite meridians by division and element. And then pericardium 8, second, which is the following meridian, the meridian following the objective meridian. And then small intestine 4, which is the meridian preceding the objective meridian. And then you use your large intestine points of the objective meridian, large intestine 1, large intestine 4, large intestine 5, and at that point, the exterior releases, the fever is dropping, and the sweating commences.